All right, we're here with Torrez, the Punisher Finney. All right, just won his first light heavyweight title. It was awesome to be a part of his process. You know, we set you up with your 8-week fight camp. Just kind of tell us how that 8-week fight camp was and kind of how it's going to help you in the future and how it helped you during that fight.
Well, first I want to give thanks to PKP. In all honesty, they were phenomenal its entire process. Y'all really helped me out from the start, from day one, even before the fight even got canceled in January. We had a great plan and we was able to stick to it and keep going. But overall, I want to say that I felt phenomenal. I mean, the entire 8-week fight camp, it had me in I truly believe, the best shape I've ever been in, you know. Coming in, I was weighing around like 230, mostly because of football weights, and being in that type of shape is different than trying to get an MMA shape. And it built me up a lot dealing with muscle endurance and being able to go the distance, in which it really helped me for the fight, you know, being able to go longer. You know, are you still the same way you were in that first round as you were in the third round? And that was phenomenal, and it really helped me out. So I'm excited, and I'm excited for the future things with PKP, because I was in one of the best shapes I've ever been in.
Awesome. That's always what we like to hear. As far as the actual transfer to the mat, that, you know, you went 3 rounds, you finished them in the third. How did you feel like your power and stamina was throughout the fight?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, I felt just as good. I mean, obviously, you know, in a fight, you're gonna get fatigued eventually, but I felt really good. Like in the third round, I felt like I could go. If it came down to a brawl or a stand-up war, I was ready to go. And you know, it was just good for me not to be able to utilize that. But I felt powerful. Like I was able to still be able to get my takedowns. I was still be able to control his body when I needed to. And overall, I felt really good. And I think that in the long-term run of things, it comes with more experience. And I think having that experience, being in there for 3 rounds, helped me utilize and to be able to understand that what I'm able to do in the first and third round for a fight. And right now, I feel really good. And I think, you know, being able to keep that pressure on somebody, you know, first, second, and third round, that's big, man. That's big.
Huge. So how would you say that the training was different from anything you've done in the past?
Well, the way I compared it to my first fight. And my first fight, you know, I did a lot of things gym-wise. And I was still on the football team, so I was doing heavy lifting, power clean, big squat, big bench. So I was still more of a heavier type guy fighting. I built up some muscle endurance in here when I was training, but it wasn't to the level that I was for this fight, where we specifically like focus on muscle endurance, focus on your heart rate, focus on like how you start and end the fight. So that was the difference when you're actually focusing on those certain areas, compared to where in my first fight it was basically, you know, you've been in shape all your life, man. You know, you can use this. So I'm glad that, you know, I actually have a plan, and we will stay to that plan, and it helped me get in the best shape I've ever been in.
Yeah. Exactly, man. So that was awesome watching you. Big things to come for this guy. Excited to write his camps for him. He's going to keep dominating out there on the mats. Thanks, Torrez. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, brother. Always, baby.